Hi everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we have got the March YA box from Fairyloot. So this is a monthly YA sci-fi or fantasy book subscription service. You can either go for book only or the box that has 4 or 5 bookish items in that go along with the theme, which is what I do, which is why I have this lovely, nice big box here. This is on the theme of heists and hustles, and I am very much looking forward to this one. So this is your sneak peek. I am intrigued as to what that is. Let's get rid of this. Let's pull this one straight out. Ooh. Ooh, I think this is to do with the theming of this month's book, because I kind of don't want, you can't say this without spoiling the book. I'm just going to have to spoil it. I'm so sorry. So the book of the month is A Tempest of Tea by Hafsah Faizal. So it is on this sleeve here, and it says on here, I think that says vengeance never dies. I think. I'm not very good with spelling. It kind of doesn't look like it's spelled right, but I think it is. I think it's just me. So this is really cute. You've got this teapot here, and then there's this little pocket into this. I think it's going to be a book sleeve. So I think that is the main character, R3, I think, or R3. We'll double check that when we get onto it. So I think that is her. She is holding a gun in the one hand and a teacup in the other. And what you can see is that what's coming out of the teacup is probably not tea, because the tea shop is, they sell tea by daytime, it's a tea shop, and at night time it is a blood house for vampires. So we are set in a reimagining 1920s London as well. So kind of like a fantasy 1920s London. So I think that's, you know, very kind of old British building-esque. And then this is just very well padded. Like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a book sleeve, a Tempest of Tea book sleeve, but it's extremely well padded. So I think this would be really good as, like, I don't have an e-reader, but I would put my iPad in here whilst I'm traveling, because I don't have like a hard iPad case. But yeah, I think that is amazing. I really like it. I don't even know which way to display it on here because I like both sides. But yeah, that's really cool. Anyway, let's carry on. We've got a tin, and this says Never Fall in Love with a Fate by Stephanie Garber. So what you can see is there's this little kind of, I think it's a fox with a bow on there by a window. Got a book there and a bow. Some arrows, another window there with an apple in it. I'm going to be honest, I have not read these books. Is it Once Upon a Broken Heart, I think? Okay, so the top just kind of lifts off, and then I'm pretty sure this is a tea tin because it's got this kind of extra stopper and it says Little Fox on it. So that's nice. I mean, I don't drink loose leaf tea. I do use tea bags. But I could definitely see me using this for something else. Not that I could get the lid back on. That's definitely a cute item, and I think that a lot of people will like this one. Bear with me. Just needed a bit of force. Yeah, I think a lot of people will like this. As I said, I don't think it, you know, I'm not as bowled over as this item, but yeah, that's cute. I think a lot of people will like it. What is this? What is this? There's something hard in this little pouch. Oh, we've got 2 little, I think they're pins. One has got a teacup on and another has got these 2 people on. Legends and Lattes, isn't it? So that is Viv, and I can't remember the other character's name from Legends and Lattes. So yeah, Legends and Lattes pins. These are, I think they're pins, they're rubber in material. But this is like a bit of a strange, it's not a pin. I don't know what this is. I'm going to have a look. Can you see that? It's like a little black stopper on the back, and they're both like that. And I don't think you can take it off. I don't want to force it off, but we will figure out what these are for. And yeah, they're in this little pouch. Oh, there's another one in there. I missed one. Ah, the cakes, I forgot what they're called. Cinnamon buns, I think, that the Ratakin, I think, makes. Legends and Lattes charms. Okay, interesting charms. I don't know what kind of charms. Are they the ones that people put on their what are the shoes called with the big holes in? That are designed for like kids to wear on holiday, but everyone wears them anyway. I can't remember. Anyway, let's continue. We have got the Raybearer soap dish, and you can see that this is designed by @Julie.Reinhardt_. So immediately I'm thinking soap dishes aren't for me, but could be used in another way, like a trinket tray for jewellery. I love things like that. So let's have a look at what it's like. It's very heavy. Ooh. So we have got two lions, one way, one the other. They obviously, one with a mane and one without. With these leaves around, they've got all of these leaves and flowers around the outside as well. There you go. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure on the fandom for this one. I do quite like that. It is very chunky. This would be a very good soap dish. As I said, I've already got a soap dish, and to be honest, I don't really use it. So, and then they did say, I mean, 5 items this month, so that's quite good, that we were getting the next sword replica. And what I would say is that this feels very light compared to our previous sword replicas. It is much smaller than the previous ones. You can see there's some leaves on the top there. As I said, this is not as kind of hefty as the previous ones. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I would say that this is very pretty. I just don't know what fandom it's from. We will have a look. Sting letter opener. I don't know. We will have a look when we get to the spoiler card near the end. But they are our 5 items. Let's have a look at the book. Oh, I've just got to the tarot cards. Wow. King of Moons and the Queen of Moons. I don't know if there are characters from the book as well. I think we will have a look at when we get to the spoiler card. But yeah, I'm not a tarot person, but I do like the artwork. So, okay, we have got an orange block sprayed edge. Wow. I'm going to put the original cover up as usual so you can see the difference. The original cover has the main character on, R3 or R3, I can't remember. But this is stunning. I can't stop looking at it. I just can't stop looking at it. So we've got the title in gold foiling. We've got this gorgeous teapot with the gold foiling, and it's all embossed. And it's see-through, so you can see the tea inside it, and then you can see this drop of blood in the tea there, and then all of these swirls from the steam off the tea. Wow. And then it wraps around. Again, this is embossed, gold foiling. The author's name, Hafsah Faizal, is also embossed, even though it's not in the gold. And then it wraps around onto the back, where you've got 2 of the main characters looking out over, as we said, it's kind of a reimagined of 1920s London, and this gold framing, gold foiling. And I'm going to show you the sprayed edge. This is definitely one of the best editions we have had for a while, at least. It's got the tea there and all of the steam coming off from the tea and all of the colour. It just, oh, it's stunning, and it's so different. So different. Wow. Just wow. Okay, let's have a look inside. So inside the dust jacket, there is a gold foiled gun, because the pistol is a part of the story. It's kind of like a magical pistol. Here, you've got the 5 main characters. So this is basically a heist story. So R3 or Arthi is the main character. She's in the middle there. And you can see that she has the help of 4 other people. There are 5 of them to pull off this heist. And it goes from like the darker colour to the lighter colour. Oh, wow. And then the back is Umbrella. I think that's the male main character who carries the umbrella. And again, you've got the 5 of them. But this time they're kind of like in their best dress compared to here where they're in like their day clothes. Wow. I just feel like we have been spoilt so much. So the printing on the hardback, or the gold foiling on the hardback, Tempest of Tea, Hafsah, Faizal. Again, you've got the cup and the swirls, the gold foiling there. The colour is gorgeous. There's the teapot again. There's some little flowers. I just feel like this special edition is so nice. There are some stunning special editions of this out there. Absolutely stunning. And I knew we were getting one in Fairyloot, so I haven't bought another one. And now, do you know, I'm not disappointed by that. I only need 1 copy, and this is just, I'm blown away. Even this paper, there's no reversible dust jacket, by the way. Even this dust jacket, the quality of this, it's thick, it's nice quality. Like if I saw this in a shop, I would 100% buy it. 100%. Like, oh, wow. I feel like I'm not talking enough because I'm just almost speechless by how beautiful this is. So we don't have a signature from the author, but I know that we do have an author letter bound in, and the bound in author letter has the digital signature on. Oh my gosh, even her handwriting. I follow her on Instagram as well, by the way. She is such a good person, such a nice person. There's a map of the city, Act 1, and then you're straight into it. Arthi. I don't know where I got the extra R from R3, Arthi. And that is the bonus content. So I know it said bonus content, but yeah, it's the bound in author letter. So let's have a quick read of the synopsis, wherever that is in this book, because it's obviously not in the front like normal. Oh my gosh, I know why it feels so thick. I got 2. I think I accidentally got 2 dust jackets. That's so ironic, seeing as one book I received, the dust jacket was a little bit kind of broken on the edges, and I messaged them and they're like, yeah, we don't send individual replacement dust jackets. And now I've got 2 on this one. That's funny, sorry. Now we know why it feels so thick. So, synopsis. I always find this a bit weird when they miss the synopsis off from the hardback, or from the book sleeve. I can't even think. Like, where's the synopsis? Let me Google. So, on the streets of White Roaring, Arthi Casimir is a criminal mastermind and collector of secrets. Her prestigious tea room transforms into an illegal bloodhouse by dark, catering to the vampires feared by society. But when her establishment is threatened, Arthi is forced to strike an unlikely deal with an alluring adversary to save it, and she can't do the job alone. Calling on some of the city's most skilled outcasts, Arthi hatches a plan to infiltrate the dark and glittering vampire society known as the Aetherium. But not everyone in her ragtag crew is on her side, and as the truth behind the heist unfolds, Arthi finds herself in the midst of a conspiracy that will threaten the world as she knows it. Wow, that sounds so good. So we do have, oh, I was going to say a bookmark fell out somewhere. So that is of the spoiler card art theme. So of course now we don't have the art card with the author letter on anymore because it's inbound. So we do have the spoiler card art. On here it tells us a little bit more about the items. So we've got the book sleeve is a design by @the_Lolo_Co. Complete with a pocket for your e-reader or bookish accessories, this charming book sleeve features a design inspired by a Tempest of Tea by Hafsah Faizal. As I said, absolutely love that. I think that's a brilliant. Shoe charms, they are for shoes. What are the shoes called though? Crocs. I'm sure they're meant to go on like Crocs. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not a fan of Crocs. But they are by @BluelyBoo. I love @BluelyBoo. I can never say the word though, @BluelyBoo. Designed this fourth wing cover just behind my chair here. Absolutely love them. So yeah, they're inspired by Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. The letter opener is by @No1 Designs, and that is from The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. So it's Hobbit inspired. Maybe that's why it's smaller than the rest. I don't think that makes sense though. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the Tolkien one. The ceramic soap dish is by @Julie.Reinhardt_, which we said. Add a little bookish touch to your bathroom with this smoke dish inspired by Raybearer by Jordan Ifyuko. Yeah, I've not read that. So the tea tin is also by @BluelyBoo. A pastel dream of a tea tin. It's inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber and is perfect for storing your favourite brews and blends. And then, oh, the characters are not from this month's book on the tarot cards. They are Layla as the Queen of Moons and Severin as the King of Moons, and they are from The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chotsky, and they're brilliantly illustrated by the wonderful @_Saint_Dree. So yeah, not read The Gilded Wolves. Then with the book, which I put down, how rude of me to not keep showing you this. I do apologise. It's usually because I read the synopsis from the book. So I don't even need to read this. I know that the cover is by @RosieThorns88. So redesigned cover completely, as are the printing on the sprayed edges. Then blanket design is the gold foiling. Artwork on the end pages is also by @RosieThorn88. So very cohesive. So if you've just watched my Illumicrate video, you will know I love when all of the art just works. It just works. It's just, oh, stunning. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's put that in front of the tin because that is more important. We've got the fairy scoop as well with a little bit of, what's it called? An interview with the author in there. And on the back, we've got next month's theme, which is Dark Domains. So if you watched my February wrap-up, you will know that I have read 2/3 of this, and that's probably why I'm so excited about opening this box and getting to this book. So I got an e-arc through NetGalley. It was quite late and I read it quite late, and I got to page 211 and the e-arc, the book, corrupted and I could not read anymore. My whole app would crash every time. I got in touch with NetGalley, and unfortunately, because the book had been what they called archived, so they can't give new copies of it out anymore, there was nothing they could do. So I am on page 211. Let me find where that is and see if it's the same. So I need to start on, oh, it's got new book smell. Oh, just getting high over new book smell over here. Bear with me. So page 212. I think, to be honest, I might go back a few chapters because they're just starting the heist at this point, and it has probably been a good month since I've finished reading this to where I could. So I'm going to stick the bookmark in there, and as I said, I'm probably going to go back a few chapters, and I am definitely going to finish reading this week. So obviously I'll talk more about it in my March monthly wrap up, but so far it is YA, but it's fast paced, lots of content in here, lots of good theming and kind of good extra parts to the characters and the characters' backgrounds, the way that they work together, our main character Arthie, I don't think any of it is too complicated, but at the same time, the plot is complex enough to keep me interested. And honestly, I was hooked when I started reading this. I just kept wanting to pick it up. So I definitely think that if you are a fan of Six of Crows and Leigh Bardugo, you will probably like this. But I will let you know in my end of month wrap up, so that will obviously be out in just over a week's time. So come back if you want to see my final thoughts. But for now, thoughts on the box. Obviously the book, 100%. I absolutely love this. Love the book sleeve as well. The soap dish I think is nice. I wouldn't buy it for myself, but I will be using this. I will make it useful in some way around my house, probably not as a soap dish. Again, with the tin, even though I love At Bluely Boo, I would not pick this up and buy it, but I do think it's cute and I will definitely make use of it, even if it's not for tea. The sword replica, they're not for me. I did get rid of, not the last one we got because that was quite recently, but the one before I did pass on to somebody else who would appreciate it more. To be honest, I'm probably gonna do the same with this. And the shoe charms, I think some people will love these, and I love the book. I love Legends and Lattes. I'm a fan, but these, I don't know, it's just not for me. And I don't think there's really many other ways you can use this, unless maybe I cut off the kind of pin bit off the back and just blue tack them to something. That might be cute, like maybe on my fridge, because that, like, look at that little latte, that's so cute. But yeah, not as shoe charms. And I'm not sure about this as Viv. She I mean, obviously she's meant to be an orc, but yeah, I'm not sure the people one is so much for me. So yeah, a bit of a mixed one. You know, I wouldn't say overall the box was absolutely amazing, but do you know what? I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this book, and I am really happy with the book sleeve. So that makes it all worthwhile. But it's not just about my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know down in the comments, or if you've got no thoughts, just say hello, because I like talking to people and reading comments. If you want ways to support me and the channel, the easiest way you can support me is just to like the video, leave the comment, subscribe if you've not done so already and you want to see more bookish content from me. Other than that, if you are interested in the book, which I think you should be, I will leave affiliate links down in the description. So as usual, that costs you no extra, but I make a small commission off the purchase, so it helps me and the channel out. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are, wherever you're up to, and I will see you all next time. Bye.